Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Joe Two in Love here back at again with your AEW Rampage review for December 17th, 2021. Fun show last night. We had some returns, Dan Lambert and Trent, but Trent in the in-ring aspect. Good to see. Solid show, mostly tag team based, but multi-man matches, but still a fun show, 1 hour format. Apologize if this is a little later than I intended for today. The folks were not feeling good last night, but better now. And nonetheless, let's get into the review, shall we? So, show started off with the Elite, or the Superkliq, and Bobby Fish. First, the best friends, Trent, Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy, and Rocky Romero. So, one of the spots during the match was the Superkliq faked the group hug spot on Orange Cassidy and met him with a triple Superkliq in the middle of the ring. Back from break as Orange Cassidy was getting beat down. Hot tag to Trent. Again, his first match back from that injury a number of months ago. He had a crossbody on to the back of Nick for a near fall. Then missile drop kick by Romero, followed with a Shining Wizard by Trent for a near fall. Again, the chemistry between those guys, former tag team partners. Tope by Chuck on the outside. Then back in ring, it was four-way offense on Trent. It was suplex into a neckbreaker, followed with a flying headbutt by Fish for a 2 count. He then hit a top rope Falcon Arrow, which always looks good, for another near fall. Then Chaos at the end of this match, Suicida by Rocky Romero, Tope by Orange, which took mostly everybody out, so it was down to Trent and Fish in the middle ring. Trent hit a strong 0 on Fish for the win. The best friends and Rocky Romero get this win, as kind of should have, with Trent getting his first win back in action. And next week at the Holiday Bash for Dynamite, it'll be Orange Cassidy versus Adam Cole. Should be a fun match there. Dan Lambert is back. He was there in Mellow Ring with Man of the Year. So good to see him back. Of course, he's a heat magnet when it comes to AEW. It's mind-boggling. And this segment was short and sweet. He talked about Cody Rhodes' gang, the booking, and with talked about Tony Khan saying how he gave his friends more opportunities than other deserving guys. Talked about Sammy Guevara And then he was confronted by Cody Rhodes, who had his huge entrance. So Cody came out. Obviously, you can tell he was still not feeling the same since the street fight with Andrade. So this was a weird confrontation because people love to boo Dan Lambert and people love to boo Cody. So this was not much said or not anything was said. They were snatching the microphone from each other, one-upsmanship. And so eventually it was a brawl between Man of the Year and Cody. Then Dustin came out, Cody's brother, came out for a quick save, but numbers got the better of him. And then Sammy Guevara came out, clean house. And just like that, as a setup, Cody versus Sammy Guevara next Saturday, Christmas Day, for the TNT Championship. Should be interesting. What was not really interesting was Ty Conti versus Penelope Ford submission match. They're still feuding. I don't know why. I guess because Ford's at the end of her contract, perhaps. So they want to give Conti as much momentum, I guess. So Ford slapped the ring post, so Conti, she was targeting the arm of Penelope. Penelope walked in a modified bow and arrow, a modified backbreaker submission. Conti eventually won with a head and arm choke with the shin in the back of the head. So good submission hold there, and Ford tapped out. The Bunny and Anna Jay were both at ringside. The Bunny knocked out Ty Conti again with brass knucks. Jay came in for the save again with a chair. Moving on. So then we get to the main event. So 10-man tag, Santana, Ortiz, Lucha Brothers, and Kingston. They lost here to the Acclaimed 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. I liked how they interrupted the Masked Caster's rap here. Just finding a way to start this match or brawling near the stage area. Eventually, they got back into the ring. And Chaos just picking up from the last commercial break. Moonsault by Santana. Superkliq kind of party by Phoenix. He went for a corkscrew splash, but overshot him. Pretty much has mentioned. Strange, but he still caught him with the knee for a near fall. Dueling topes by the Litch brothers on the outside. Suicidas. And then Kingston and Daniel Garcia, they were back in the ring. And Kingston went for his signature back fist, but Garcia ducked, rolled up Kingston for the. I would say there was miscommunication with the crowd, and I wasn't sure of it at first, but counted as a 3 count, 1, 2, 3. Garcia gets the win over Eddie Kingston. So strange finish there. There was a big brawl afterwards. Jurassic Express and Christian Cage came in for the save. And Jurassic Express and Lucha Brothers had a nice little stare down at the end of the match, because we know that match is on the loom for these two tag teams, so it should be fun. I would bet at Battle of the Belts, but interesting match to look forward to. And that was the end of Rampage. So next week on the Holiday Bash, first on Dynamite, Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy, fun match there. Ruby Soho versus Nyla Rose, semifinals of the TBS tournament. Got that trios match between MJF, FTR versus Darby Allin, Sting, and CM Punk. Also got Malachi Black versus Griff Garrison. I would bet that next week we maybe see Brody King and Kyle O'Reilly. And then Rampage next week, Christmas night. So we got Hook. He's back. Hook gonna face Bear Bronson of Bear Country. And we also got, of course, Cody Rhodes for Sammy Guevara TNT Championship. So some fun lineups set up for Holiday Bash next week. 2 fun shows. So it depends. I mean, with Rampage being on Christmas, I mean, we'll see. Either I'll give on the 26th or 27th, one those days, but I will give Rampage for next week. Also, note to my viewers of Sports W Topics. So, some of the NFL games have been postponed to Monday and Tuesday. So, for those of my who watch my Sports W Topics or listen to it, I usually do it Tuesday, but with the games being maneuvered around, I'll post it Wednesday. So, for episode number 79 of Sports OV Topics. But nonetheless, that's the episode for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click that like, click that subscribe. Find more videos on the channel. Short video, but wanted to get my little Rampage review and for last night. So again, thank you for joining me. I'll be back next week for obviously Holiday Bash edition of Dynamite and Rampage. So thank you. Be safe. Happy holidays. Peace.